All right, man. So this clip is going viral. Let me see what K Michelle has to say here, right?
Well, being in Atlanta all this time and then going to Nashville, where it's predominantly white. One, they go home at 5 and 6 o'clock when they're producing because they go home to their families. Being a country singer, if you are a singer in country music, you're a man. If you are not married, it is not respected. Family is respected in country music in that space, but in our space we are singing about side chicks. We are glorifying a lot of women. That's not what happens in Nashville. You can't call a woman a bitch, a hoe in Nashville, because they'll never even listen to your music and your professional career will suffer. At what point in the black community do our men create real homes? And even talking, just our first time talking, and you said you didn't even mean for that to happen. Life happens. I'm not here to judge life. I'm looking at a successful black man that has the ability to literally turn the narrative on black family, you know? And my grandfather, I watched my uncles and everything. My whole family, they're married. I'm not the girl who didn't see what a man creating a black family is supposed to be. So I'm asking right now, black men, black men to really step up for black women and create families.
She's crying. Yeah.
It's really not cool.
She gonna mess up the makeup though. Don't cry
Black
too much.
Men are attacking black women. And it's not cool. They're not creating homes. They're creating babies everywhere.
Oh.
It's not cool. And I'm asking you, other successful black men, you have to set an example as leads. The cute social media back and forth on black women. Black women are strong. Black women are where you come from, this and that. So there probably isn't any sympathy for you and just life happening because there's so many other things around you going on that are not fair to black women. What is going on with the black family?
All right, man. Let me say this before I continue playing the clip because I don't want to forget my train of thought. So I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think she's also talking to Cam Newton directly or indirectly because Cam is one of them pookies. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think he got like 3 baby moms with 8 kids. He's one of them, dog. He's one of them, man. He's making broken families like left and right. Whatever K Michelle's saying here, she's right. I'm not blaming her at all, though. But the thing is, we cannot only blame men for the issue that we're having in the black community. It goes both ways. Women are messed up too. Men are messed up too, though. You got Cardi B singing about drugging men. You got women talking about finessing men left and right. So, yes, men are the issue, but women are the issues as well. Say, I always say this. I might be wrong. You can correct me on that, but I think women are the ones that set the tone in the dating markets. Men, we just adapt to it because we can't even control you guys. Once you guys set the tone, and then we adapt to it because that's how the game goes. We trying to get some cheeks. So if you want me to open the door for you, I'll do it. Because I know if I do it, I'll get the cheeks. If I don't do it, I won't get the cheeks. So if you want to be a side chick, you're okay with it because I got some money, right? I'm Diddy. You know I'm already fucking like 3 bitches. You know I have a wife. Because I got some money, I can pay your rent, and you feel like, yeah, it's okay, I'll be the side chick. Guess what? I'll be okay with it. So, yeah, men are the issue, but women too, though. I'm not just gonna blame that on men. But let me continue, man. Ken, you know what's just quiet, man? Cause he's a pookie too, though. Oh lordy, let me continue. All right.
We are consistently creating the cycle of kids who can't come home and see their daddy there. And they see their mama sad at night.
Look at his face. This
At
so
what point is the successful black men in this world going to step in and really create structure? I see white men doing it every day. I get to witness the best of both worlds every day. Getting on stage singing R&B, being here in Atlanta, I get to sing R&B, but then I get to go to Nashville and be like, you mean you ain't staying out till 6 in the morning? You gonna go home to your family? You gonna write this song and leave at 5 and 6 because you gonna take care of your family and your wife? At what point do the successful black men build black families? We ain't gonna ever have a black family if y'all don't do it. We're never gonna have it. It's just not gonna happen. So if your mentality is, yes, things happen, and I'm not knocking you for that. I didn't come here for that. But at what point do you take that black woman? Do you be in a home and show your kids what it's like, you know? At what point do you take a grip to it, not make excuses for it or mantras and things like that? It is so unfair to black women who have been the strength and builders of so many things. And I know life happens. You can't be with somebody you don't want to be with or whatever. But my grandparents did it. My grandfather, 92, died when he was 92, my best friend. I never seen another type of man. That's why I've turned down 3 rings. Because they wasn't like my grandpa. My grandfather raised 9 kids on his own because my grandmama died before I could even meet her. What point are our black men going to stop the bullshit, the social media shit and all of that, and build black homes? If we don't build black homes, we can't depend on white folk to build black homes. So when you see somebody like your significant other who clearly loves you, and it's all these black women rooting for her, rooting for you. They want you to build a black home. That's their anger. They don't know you. They can't judge you for anything else. They want you being who you are, being attractive, being successful. They want you to take hold and solidify and build a black home. That's not saying you're not taking care of the kids you have, because clearly you are, and you love your kids. Taking care of your kids and building a home is 2 different things.
That's facts, though.
At what point are we going to stop these back and forths? Oh, this type of woman don't say nothing to me about that. Well, guess what? You're just weak. Like, you want a strong woman around you. And I'm sorry, like, black women have just, that we get caught.
Let me say this, man. She said something about the white community, white people, they go back to their family after the studio, things of the nature. But there are some white pookies too, though. It's not only in the black communities. There are some white people out there that are crazy too, Asian, Latina, but maybe the ratio when it comes to black people is a little higher. But in every community, we do have those type of relationships, working families. I think it has to do not only with the culture or the race, it has to do with the era that we're living in, though. And it has to do with the culture in America. Like, I don't need no man. The system made it kind of easy for women to feel comfortable without having a man. And she mentioned about her grandpa, who was 92, if I'm not mistaken. But you cannot compare people back then and nowadays, like, because back then the mindset were a little different. The mentality, the way they were moving, they didn't have no internet. They didn't have that mindset talking to men like, oh yeah, I don't need no man. And listen, they were cheating too. They were cheating a lot. They were making, yeah, I seen stories, right? On the day of the funeral, you see somebody, you see another family coming on the funeral, like, oh yeah, so and so, your grandpa, me and your grandpa have been together for the past 20 years. They were cheating too, though. They were making broken families, but I think even though they were making broken families, but those families, they were kind of like together. They had structure compared to nowadays. You have one guy with 3 baby moms making kids left and right. There's no good communication between the mom and the dad and the kids. The kids hate the dad hate the mom like vice versa. But back then it was like the side chick or concubine, they knew, okay, this guy has, his first family, I'm the second family. Like they had structure. That's what I can say. So this gonna take some time for us to fix it up. It's not only gonna be men work to do it. We need to work together to do it, because it's not helping society in general. It might affect the black community more, but it's still affecting society in general, because we are raising kids who are super emotional. Those are the people, the niggas, the hood niggas, the pookies in the railways, that they'll shoot you because of some stupid shit. Oh, this is my corner. I sell weed over here. Or how come you taking off in my corner? Those are the niggas that shoot you when they see you clapping their cheeks. Oh, the girls' cheeks. That's super emotional. Very emotional. A man who's like how can I say? A man who's not emotional. A man, not only like, it doesn't only happen to men who were not raised with the dad, but sometimes you can be raised with your dad, mom, but you still end up being a pookie or being emotional. But as men, we are supposed to control our emotions. So that's why when I see those rappers like calling themselves, I'm a real nigga, I'm da, but you see the same people calling themselves, I'm a real nigga, shooting their friends because of some bullshit, because somebody went on the internet talk about your shit. Oh yeah, he ain't high. Like, look what happened to Young Dolph, right? And Yo Gotti, the beef, stupid, and somebody like that, I would never call somebody like that a real nigga. You're fucking emotional. You cannot control your emotion. You gotta pull the trigger. So those are the type of kids we'll be raising in our community. Very emotional men, and the women, the girls, I'll say, they're going to be very emotional too. They're going to have no guidance. And those are the girls that make babies left and right. And those are the girls that are okay to be a side chick because they never had a nuclear family growing up. They never seen it. It's very sad. It's very sad for our community. I cannot talk about other communities because I don't know much what's going on in those communities, but I'll focus on the community I'm familiar with. But she's right though. She's right. But yeah, we need to fix it. Cam Newton is one of them too. I like the fact that he's just listening. He's not even saying anything. But let me continue. I think we have like maybe a minute left to go through it. Right?
Copied from hair to body to everything. Black women are the most unloved individuals in America, but the ones who have built
the most mimicked.
That's
good
true,
or bad mimic,
Yeah, that's true.
But we looking to you. We looking to you. A successful black man, we are looking to you to change the narrative. And when you don't, it becomes, go on that show and tear his ass up.
Mm-hmm. I received that. And nothing but a white flag, because I have been guilty. But if we're going to have this conversation, how we need to have this conversation, just like you're holding me accountable.
Hold me accountable.
I need black women to hold themselves.
Okay, come on, let's go.
I said it. All right, man. She's right though. She's right. Hey, man, that's all I got to say about this, man. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Other than that, I'll catch you next time. Peace out, family. I'm out.